Guys, do you think you really understand women when it comes to sex? I bet you don't know these surprising facts that are about to blow your mind. We're diving into fun, secret stuff that most men completely miss about women, and trust me, it's not what you think. Today we're sharing 10 incredible facts about what men don't get about women and sex. These are things that most guys miss completely, and ladies, I guarantee you'll be nodding along and saying, yes, finally someone gets it. So let's start with something that might surprise a lot of guys out there. Women often want to talk and feel emotionally connected before getting intimate. It's not just about the physical attraction or the moment itself. For women, sex involves the heart just as much as the body. This means that having a real conversation, sharing feelings, and creating that emotional bond is actually a huge part of what gets women in the mood. Think about it like this. When a woman feels heard and understood, when she feels like you really care about what she's thinking and feeling, that's when she starts to feel truly attracted to you. It's not about having the perfect pickup line or looking a certain way. It's about making that genuine connection where she feels safe to be vulnerable with you. Many men rush straight to the physical stuff without realizing that the best foreplay for a woman often happens hours before you even get to the bedroom. It happens during those deep conversations over dinner, those moments when you really listen to her talk about her day, or when you share something meaningful about yourself. Women are wired to connect emotionally first, and when that connection is strong, everything else follows naturally. Here's another fact that catches a lot of men off guard. Women typically need more time than men to get fully aroused and ready for sex. While men might be ready to go in just a few minutes, women's bodies and minds work differently. Think of it like warming up before a big game. You wouldn't just jump into intense exercise without stretching first, right? Well, women need that same kind of warm-up time, but for their entire being, not just their body. This isn't a flaw or something wrong. It's just how women are naturally designed. The female body has a more complex arousal process that involves both physical and emotional elements working together. This means that patience isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely essential. When men understand this and give women the time they need without rushing or pressuring, the experience becomes so much better for both people. Smart men learn to slow down and enjoy this process instead of seeing it as something to get through quickly. Women also care deeply about the mood and atmosphere when it comes to sex. This might seem obvious, but a lot of men underestimate just how important this really is. For women, the environment plays a huge role in how comfortable and excited they feel. We're talking about things like lighting, music, cleanliness, and the overall vibe of the space. It's like setting the stage for a really important performance. You want everything to be just right so that everyone can give their best. Women notice details that men might completely overlook. Is the room too bright or too dark? Is there distracting noise from the TV or neighbors? Does the space feel romantic and inviting, or does it feel rushed and impersonal? These things matter because they help women relax and get into the right mindset. When a woman feels like thought and care went into creating a special atmosphere, it shows her that this moment is important to you too. This doesn't mean you need to spend a fortune on candles and rose petals every time, but it does mean paying attention to the little things that help create a mood where she can fully let go and enjoy herself. Safety and comfort are absolutely crucial for women to truly enjoy sex. This goes way beyond just physical safety, though that's obviously important too. Women need to feel emotionally safe, which means they need to trust that you care about their feelings and their experience, not just your own. They need to feel comfortable saying no to things they don't want and comfortable asking for what they do want without worrying about being judged or pressured. Think about it this way. When you feel completely safe and comfortable with someone, you can be your true self without any masks or pretending. That's when the best connections happen. For women, feeling safe means knowing that you'll respect their boundaries, that you won't push them to do things they're not ready for, and that you genuinely care about whether they're enjoying themselves. When women feel this kind of safety, they can relax completely and focus on pleasure instead of worrying about all the things that could go wrong. This trust doesn't happen overnight. It's built through consistent actions that show you're someone who can be trusted with something as intimate and vulnerable as sex. Here's something that might really surprise you. Women often think about sex very differently than men do. While men might view sex as primarily a physical activity, women typically blend emotions and feelings into the experience in a much deeper way. It's like the difference between listening to music on cheap headphones versus experiencing it with a full surround sound system. Both involve hearing music, but one engages your entire being in a completely different way. For women, sex is often connected to how they feel about themselves, how they feel about their partner, what's happening in their relationship, and even what's going on in other areas of their life. This means that stress from work, problems with friends, or feeling insecure about their body can all directly impact their interest in and enjoyment of sex. Understanding this can help men realize why sometimes their partner might not be in the mood, even when everything seems perfect from the outside. It's not personal, it's just that women's sexuality is connected to their overall emotional state in ways that men might not naturally understand. Compliments and feeling desired are incredibly important to women when it comes to sex. This goes far beyond just saying she looks nice. Women want to feel genuinely wanted and appreciated, not just for their body, but for who they are as a person. When a woman feels truly desired, it's like adding fuel to a fire. Her confidence grows, she feels more comfortable in her own skin, and she's much more likely to be enthusiastic about intimacy. But here's the key. These compliments need to feel real and specific, not like generic lines you might say to anyone. Instead of just saying she's beautiful, tell her what specifically you find attractive about her. Maybe it's the way she laughs, or how passionate she gets when talking about something she cares about, or the way she moves when she thinks no one is watching. Women can usually tell the difference between compliments that come from a genuine place and ones that are just said to try to get something. The compliments that really work are the ones that show you're paying attention to her as an individual person, not just seeing her as a generic woman. Women also notice and appreciate the small gestures and acts of kindness that happen outside the bedroom. This might be one of the most overlooked facts about female sexuality. A sweet text message during the day, helping with chores without being asked, remembering something important she mentioned, or just showing up for her in small ways can be incredibly powerful for building attraction and desire. It's like making deposits in an emotional bank account. Each small act of thoughtfulness and care adds to her overall feeling of being valued and loved. Women often say that foreplay starts in the morning with how you treat them throughout the day. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect or constantly doing grand romantic gestures. It's more about consistently showing that you think about her and care about her happiness even when sex isn't on the table. When women feel loved and appreciated in their daily life, they naturally want to express that love physically. Here's something that keeps things interesting. Women don't always want the same thing when it comes to sex. Sometimes they might want something slow, gentle, and romantic. Other times they might want something more passionate and intense. This can change based on their mood, what's happening in their life, the time of month, or just how they're feeling in that particular moment. It's like how sometimes you might want a quiet night watching movies, and other times you want to go out and have an adventure. Both are good, they're just different depending on what you need at the time. The key is paying attention to these changes and being flexible enough to match her energy and desires. This doesn't mean you have to be a mind reader. It means being open to communication and paying attention to the signals she gives you. Understanding and embracing this variety keeps things exciting and ensures that both of you stay engaged and interested over time. Making a woman feel genuinely wanted and desired is like giving her a superpower. When women feel truly wanted, not just for sex, but as a complete person, it transforms their entire experience of intimacy. This goes beyond physical attraction, though that's important too. It's about making her feel like she's someone special that you actively choose to be with, not just someone who happens to be available. Women want to feel like you desire them specifically, not just anyone who might fill a particular role. This means showing interest in her thoughts, her dreams, her quirks, and all the things that make her unique. When women feel this kind of deep appreciation and desire, they naturally want to share that energy back with you. It creates a positive cycle where both people feel valued and wanted, which makes the physical connection even stronger. Finally, and this might be the most important point of all, communication is absolutely key to great sex for women. This means actually talking about what feels good, what doesn't work, what she'd like to try, and what her boundaries are. Many men assume they should just know what to do, but the truth is that every woman is different. And even the same woman might want different things at different times. It's like trying to cook someone's favorite meal without ever asking what they like to eat. You might get lucky and guess right, but you're much more likely to create something amazing if you just ask and listen to the answer. Good communication about sex doesn't have to be awkward or clinical. It can be part of the fun and intimacy. Women find it incredibly attractive when a man is confident enough to ask questions and secure enough to take direction. It shows maturity and genuine care for her experience. Plus, when communication is open and honest, both people can relax and focus on enjoying themselves instead of worrying about whether they're doing things right. The best sexual experiences happen when both people feel free to express what they want and need without judgment or pressure. So there you have it, 10 surprising facts about what men often don't understand about women and sex. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. Women love talking and feeling emotionally connected before intimacy. They need more time to get fully aroused and ready. The mood and atmosphere matter more than most men realize. Feeling safe and comfortable is absolutely essential. Women think about sex differently, blending emotions with physical pleasure. Compliments and feeling desired boost their confidence and enthusiasm. Small daily gestures of love and care build attraction outside the bedroom. Women's desires and preferences can change depending on their mood and circumstances. Making them feel genuinely wanted transforms their entire experience. And finally, open communication is the key to creating amazing experiences for both people. Which of these facts surprised you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're down there, let us know what topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Are there other relationship or intimacy topics you're curious about? We read every single comment and use your suggestions to create content that actually helps you in your real life and relationships every single day. If you found this video helpful and learned something new today, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. Thanks so much for watching today, and remember, the best relationships are built on understanding, respect, and care for each other's happiness and well-being. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep building amazing connections that will last a lifetime. We'll definitely see you all again very soon in the very next video.